What up, y'all? Drew sells out week 19. Week 19. That's wild. I am happy that we've made it to week 19. Week 52, we're coming for you. And from there, we will reevaluate. But what is happening? The most exciting thing that I can think of is we had a conversation with GT Dave and Synergy Kombucha. GT Dave was not on the call, but the head of marketing PR was. We asked for $50,000, which made me feel like I was going to throw up. But I think that that's not that crazy of an amount of money, and I really do believe that with that amount of funds, we could do something awesome, and I think it could be worth that for them. And so I really do believe that that is going to be possible. She, corporate takes a little bit of time to respond and stuff, but she seemed pretty positive. So me and my friend Kirk, who's my videographer, he was on the phone call as well, and we both think it's going to happen, which is going to be insane. In which case, either way, Kirk is flying down to Texas on the 2nd, and we're going to work really hard for 10 days, make some awesome stuff happen here in Austin, trying to lock down exactly what's going to be happening in Austin during those 10 days. But do that kind of as a really solid test run for this overall project and this overall idea, and doing just some insane things, and trying to balance, I feel like I'm continually saying this, but balance the two spectrums of this is an incredible idea, I want to do this would be awesome, and this is possible, right? And trying to, move everything from this side over to this side as much as possible while still having them touch the possibility and the awesomeness. And I hope to continue to do that. And so got a sponsorship from this guy, Brett Florio, who runs a company called Foxy.io, who basically allows you to integrate e-commerce into your site. And he just seemed like the man. He's been responding on email, and he's really quite nice. And no hotel companies have responded yet. And I hope to do more to be able to really get in contact with some of them, because that would be a game changer. And then we could get the Great Van Fleet, which the more and more I think about that, the more awesome that sounds, just to have a squad of people rolling in a van. I've been playing a lot of tennis. My body feels awesome, and that is really, really nice. Played disc golf at this wonderful Pecan Grove the other day. Invested in an oil drill. My oil rig has oil, so I'm a junior oil baron now. And no one's going to be able to get in contact with me because I'm a really big deal now. So that's exciting. I am getting ready to pop into this coffee shop. Need to just lock down some organizational things. There's a program that I worked through called Building a Second Brain, and the next cohort 12 is going right now, and I'm gonna re-enter through that and kind of hopefully redial in what exactly my projects are and what I'm working on, because there are two ways you can go through, just like putting out fires, and that's fine, but merging these two things from previous comes from having the foresight to know what is dream-like possible, and then also being able to begin to take proactive steps to actually make those two things connect. So a lot of that comes from just being organized, which isn't my strong suit, but is something that I'm excited for. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm doing. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty good. Striking that balance between whelmed and not whelmed, not quite overwhelmed, but I'm definitely, I feel like working at my capacity, but trying to do more of that. I really loved watching J. Cole. I like J. Cole a lot. I re-listened to all of his albums in anticipation of the off-season. The off-season is okay. It's pretty good. I feel like all of his albums end up growing on me way more, that him especially as an artist, like all of his stuff. I'm like, first time I hear it, I'm like, yeah. Then later on, I'm like, oh, this is solid. So maybe the off-season will be like that as well. There are definitely some bops off it. But on the documentary side of it, I really just appreciate his mindset of, is this it? Is this as good as I can be? And if it's not as good as I can be, then, continually keeping working on that and becoming nastier and nastier. And for myself, deciding what that is, what are the things that I'm trying to be a monster at, and working really hard to take steps to continually be a monster, doing it daily. So with Drew Sells Out, that's my current process, and trying to make that happen. So, hey, keep it short-ish. It probably seems long-ish, the way I feel. But this was it. This is what's in my brain. These are my thoughts. Claudia, hello. I really think you're the only one watching these videos. And if she's not, then someone else. Prove me wrong that it's not just Claudia. But if it is just Claudia, I'm still happy to be making this. And it's good. So, all right. I'm going to go work at this coffee shop. I love you all. Potentially just Claudia. And I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Peace.